Hey Jim, we got a new idea for an opening today. We've got a little music, we've got some images, so let's try that. Let's see what it works.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming from DS106, don't they?
They do.
Okay, here we go. God help us all. I have to say,
Hello.
not bad. Not bad at all.
They do some awesome work, don't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, hello and welcome back to the joy of DS106. We're so glad you could be here with us this week. Let's have some fun. This week, we're going to work on audio storytelling. We're going to run all the tools that you'll need this week across the bottom of the screen. Normally, we let you use whatever tools you have to get the job done. But this week, we're really recommending that you use Audacity as the go-to audio editor because it's free, it's powerful, and it may make it easier for us to collaborate if we're working together on projects. This week, we'll also get introduced to DS106 Radio, our course's internet radio station. We're going to work on audio assignments this week. So, yeah. Audio assignments from the assignment bank. As usual, you get to pick which assignments you want to do. Except this time, we're going to ask you to do two specific ones. One is a DS106 radio bumper. Our friend Lindsay did a great example of this.
You're listening to DS106 Radio, your new old radio friend. Thanks for listening. Now, back to the music.
Oh, yeah. That's one way to do a bumper. You can come up with your own. What can you do? Maybe we'll get yours on the air. We also get to do a sound effects story. Our friend Walker gave us a great example of one of these.
You're under arrest! Get your hands up!
That was a great one. I should point out that the point of the sound effects story is not to use dialogue. But listening to that, you could really picture everything that was going on just from the sounds that you heard. So, what can you make for a sound effects story? I'm really going to suggest that people not do the most obvious things. What might those be, Jim?
I don't know, like taking a shower, getting your morning coffee. We've heard those a million times. You know, walking down the sidewalk. Maybe having someone fall into a lava pit, screaming in despair or something like that might make more sense.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah. I was thinking like that car chase scene, you know, what about the guy who finds the bag full of like $30,000 that the guy threw out of the car and wins the lottery? You know? How can we make that in a sound story? But it's probably more important than ever this week to get started right away. If you don't have experience with audio editing, you may find it challenging. If you are experienced, you know how time consuming it can be. But it's worth it. It's worth it because there are so many amazing things that you can do with sound. Just simple sound effects can really paint a picture. Do you know how they made Godzilla's roar? I just found out about this last week. The sound designer took a leather glove and coated it with pine tar resin and ran it across the strings of a stand-up bass. Seeing that description and listening to the sound, I can kind of picture it. But when you hear that sound, it's Godzilla's roar, So this week, one of the things we're going to do is listen to audio programs on DS106 radio. And specifically, we're going to listen for how sound is used as a storytelling device. How sound how sound can create a sense of time and place. It will be important to pay some attention to this because we will be working on long-form audio projects in a couple of weeks. And this listening project will help us to think about how we can use sound in our own stories. Another thing we're going to do this week is brainstorm ideas for our audio projects. They should relate to our theme in some way, but we have really wide latitude as to how you do that. Someone might want to make the joy of sound production. Someone else might want to make Bob Ross Radio Mystery Theater. It's your world. Make it how you want to be. Until next time, happy creating and God bless. DS106 for